They initially reported while Mark's doing that. They initially reported it was two boys that drowned. I was thinking, no, that's terrible days, man. And then literally probably last night, I'm seeing the damn thing. It was a boy and a girl. Ricardo Junior, I think the boy was, and his sister. And it wasn't they're from ERD as well.
Oh, that's damn.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The water is hella dangerous, man. The water is dangerous. Can be dangerous.
Siblings 11 and 13 who drowned in Spain named. Tributes have been paid to two bright and deeply loved siblings who drowned off the coast of Spain. Ameiya and Ricardo Junior Parris, 13 and 11, were pulled from the water at Llarga Beach in Salou on Tuesday evening. The pair from Birmingham were on holiday with their mother and father, with the latter also having to be rescued by emergency services after trying to save his children. A GoFundMe page by relatives to cover the cost of the bringing their bodies back to the UK had raised more than 30,000 on Friday. Family members said the two children went for a swim with their father, Ricardo, a construction worker, on Tuesday when they got into trouble in strong currents. Hotel staff noticed the trio struggling and alerted the emergency services, who pulled Mr. Parris out of the water unconscious but alive. He had since been released from hospital after suffering a concussion, the family added. He was waiting with the children's mother and his partner, Shanice, at the hotel where they were staying for the children's body to be repatriated. Kayla, the children's aunt, said she had spoken to their parents who were trying to keep it together. They're trying to stay strong and telling everyone not to worry as not to burden them, she said. They're obviously very numb, but they're trying to keep things as normal as possible for their little ones. The couple have 4 younger children and have been told of the deaths of their siblings. She added she was amazed by the overwhelming support from the public, which had moved the family to tears. The family will forever be grateful for the shared blessing, she said. It's unfathomable, but it shows people do care. The fundraising page that was set up by the cousin said nothing could have prepared their heartbreaking parents for losing 2 children. The pair were affectionately nicknamed Ameiya and Jubs. Ameiya was intelligent, thoughtful, and growing into a strong young woman. Ricardo was playful, kind, and always smiling. They brought so much love, laughter, and energy into the lives of everyone around them. Their absence has left an unbearable silence, not just for their parents, but their whole family, who are incredibly close and shared an unbreakable bond. Paulette Hamilton MP, who represents Erdington, where the family is from, said all residents in the area felt the tragic loss. I was shocked and saddened to hear the awful news about Ricardo and Ameiya, Hamilton said. My deepest thoughts and prayers are with their family and loved ones during this unimaginably difficult time. If the family needs anything, please reach out to me and I'll do as much as I can as the local MP. Spanish officials said lifeguards on the beach had finished their shifts by the time an emergency call was received about 9.
One question I have: if there was strong currents, why wasn't the flags out, man?
All right, that's one thing. Now it's mad that we're reading this story now, yeah, because I was having this conversation yesterday that when I was out in Gambia, I remember a brother said to me, yo, a lot of children come here on holiday and stuff and they get washed in because it's that strong. So I was saying to the man, why isn't there them little red balls that they put in the water to say you can't pass this thing? Where's all of that? What I've come to find out is a lot of these holidays that you go on to Spain and all these places, yeah, they're not governed right. So like, if there was no lifeguards about, them children shouldn't even have been in the water. Even the dad shouldn't have been it, because the sea is nothing to play with.
Nothing.
The sea is not, when the sea's current goes and the tide starts coming in, if that pulls you, you're getting pulled in. And that's the reality. And the fact is that, I think you showed me this snowball a couple of years ago in Thailand. They were running some mad like jet ski things. Mans were just dropping. Remember that one you showed me? A man, you know the thing when they're on the boat and it goes up in the air?
Yes,
and
the parachute thing.
Mans were just using them raw, and it was like old equipment. And there was one where the man he just dropped, and there was another one where the thing snapped and the parachute flew him up, like took both of them dead. And what I'm saying is, all these holidays and that is all exciting. It's lovely, but yo, sea's nothing to play with. I almost drowned once. That's how I learned to swim. I was
serious.
But I was in some holiday with my family, and it was one of them rides, you know, them water park rides.
Okay, yeah.
And when it got to the end, I mean, I'm like, yo, the lifeguard had to jump in to save, man. When that happened, I said, nah, I need to learn how to swim. No chance. I got to learn how to swim. It was embarrassing.
How old is you? Teens or preteen?
Probably about 13.
Okay.
Something like that. So it's a situation. The sea is no joke, man. This is really sad, man. Look at these two young children, man. Gone like that in one swoop. Really sad. Really, really sad. And yeah, they must have been from Erdington. Well, no, they was from Erdington because...
Yeah, from Erds.
Really sad, man.
Hella. It's... what do you say, man? What do you say? And they must have been able to swim, hence they're in the water and stuff. So, but just be as diligent as possible. I mean, from what they said, 9 o'clock the lifeguards had gone, so it was late. So just to do the appropriate risk assessments. Me personally, I don't even really go into the sea like that. And if I am, I'm going just wading in there. I ain't swimming in no damn sea. Yeah. But if you are, just if you can, especially with children and all that, and even as adults, man, make sure there's a lifeguard around and stuff, just in case you may get a bit tired and stuff. Because I see people swim all the way out in the bays. Like sometimes, like last year, I'm like, why? Like, was my man swimming all the way out there like that? My wife gets into trouble or something. There's no lifeguard specifically on this beach. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes people do stupid things per se, but outside of that, man, like, just do dynamic risk assessments. If there's a lifeguard there, especially at night. Don't be going out in the water at night and stuff.
Facts, D. Facts. The sea, we got to bring that back. The severity of the sea. The sea is nothing to play with. And I'm not saying unrelated to this story, but related at the same time. The sea is nothing at all to play with. Like, simple as that. Even when I go in the sea, I stay at standing level, you know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Wading that there, man.
That's it. And if I want to dunk in a little bit, I'll just sit down at the front. And I'm a man, I don't really do like crabs or jellyfish, so it depends what region I'm in.
Yes.
Because after I watched £7, the jellyfish thing, it was over for me.
£7? What on earth is
the Will
that?
Smith thing, you never seen it? He goes in the bath and he puts jellyfish in there with him and they paralyze him. Once I seen that scared me. I was
Will
done.
Smith?
Will Smith, yeah, it's called £7.
Well, he didn't do that in real life, I take it. This is a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie, man. It's just a movie. Basically, it's a film about a man who's dying and he's going around to different people to give them organs. So, but he's not telling them who he is. So one man needs a heart and he's talking to him and finds out like, yo, he's a bad person. One man needs this. And then in the end, to kill himself, he gets into a bath and puts a load of jellyfish in it. Man of war, to be specific.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And as you know, if they touch you when you finish.
Yes, yeah, game over.
That's it.
See. Okay.
So, yeah.
Give thanks.